Quickly introduce yourself and tell us what do you do.
Okay, my name is Emad Fahmy. I am working in NETSCOUT since 13 years now as a Director of Sales Engineering or Systems Engineering for the Middle East.
What is the highlight of your GITEX participation this year?
Our participation always in GITEX is very special, as you know. So we are keen to participate every year in GITEX because we see that it is the largest event in the Middle East in technology. So we are keen to show the whole world our newest technology in the cybersecurity and service assurance. And also it's a good opportunity for us to meet all our partners and our customers across the Middle East, from Egypt, from Saudi, from UAE, from Kuwait and everywhere else. So it's a very good opportunity for us actually.
What are some of the practical steps that organizations can take to reduce downtime?
Yeah, actually, we are the best in the world to detect and mitigate against attacks, as you know, because we have been in this field for more than 20 years. So that's why we designed our solutions to be multi-layer. So, and having this multi-layer protection enables us to reduce the downtime to a huge degree, where there is an automation between the different layers together, so they work together. So when the first layer detects that there are attacks which needs the participation of the second layer, it automatically sends signaling to the next layer in order to do the protection, or what we call in the cybersecurity field, the mitigation. And also in the field of service assurance network management, we define the mean time to know, which is the time to detect and know the nature of the attack, and all our products are built to minimize this time to a huge degree.
Can you share some key findings and recommendations from your upcoming threat intelligence report?
Yeah. Actually, this year, the report is much focused about the sophistication of the attacks. So we see a lot of a different wave of attacks where the attackers are using the AI and the machine learning, and they can change the vector of the attack every few minutes. Do you imagine that? And this puts a huge pressure on the SOCs, the security operations of the service providers and the enterprise, to stop such attacks which are changing all the time. And also the attackers are knowing the nature of the defenses, and they change the attack vectors according to that. We have also seen huge rise in the frequency of the attack and the size of the attack. So we have seen the largest attack in the world reaching 3.2 terabit per second, and this is a huge number. And then also we have seen huge number or increase in the frequency of the attacks over the whole Middle East, and where in Saudi last year we have seen more than 270,000 attacks per year.
Tell me a little bit about how enterprises and telcos can benefit from automated mitigation against multi-vector attacks.
Yeah. Multi-vector attacks are defined as attacks of multiple types launched at the same time. And that's why the detection and the mitigation of the solution should not only depend on one layer. Because depending on one layer is not enough to stop these types of attacks, because the attackers can start one attack, for example, bringing down the bandwidth of the link, and another one bringing down the security devices like the firewall and the IPS and so on, and another third attack bringing down the applications. That's why there should be multiple layers of protection. Each layer is responsible to stop such kinds of attacks. So for example, the first layer, which we call the Arbor Edge Defense, which we place in the enterprise, it's able to stop these application small attacks. And then the second layer, which we place in the service provider, is responsible for the volumetric attacks, which are larger in size. And then the next layer, which is the cloud, and the third layer, which is able to stop these huge giant attacks that hits the whole world.
Final question. What is the role of adaptive threat analytics in strengthening cyber resilience?
This is our newest invention, where the power of NETSCOUT in leading the service assurance and monitoring in the world, and the power of Harbour in protection for the DDoS combined together to present this adaptive threat analytics, where we are monitoring. It's considered as scalable DPI, deep packet inspection, where we are monitoring the traffic of the north-south and the east-west to detect these hidden attacks inside the network and report it. And even we integrated this adaptive threat analytics with our mitigation devices in order to automatically do an action on these attacks.
That does it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Emad.
Thank you.
Thank you.